person she ran against, Boatwright. I don't know if you remember Boatwright. Her father was a congressman, state assemblyman.
She ran against Baker, right?
Yeah. Well, no, she was the incumbent, but she had the misfortune of being a Republican in this area. But she was very close to Stephen Glazer,
Yes.
who is now a state senator, but was an assemblyman. Glazer at one time was a Republican. The same is with Desaulniers. Desaulniers is a Democrat, but years ago he was a Republican. They both recognized that they could not win office. There was a time in the Bay Area, 9 Bay Area counties, where all the elected people in the 9 Bay, out of 39 elected positions, state assembly, state senate, and congressmen. Forget senators because they're statewide. I mean, U.S. senators are statewide. But out of 39 elected positions, there was one Republican. And they also, the writing on the wall, but Boatwright is the daughter of a fellow that used to be back, 30, 40 years ago, the assembly person, and here, and he was even elected before term limits. But very effective, very good, and his daughter was very good. Was able to work both sides of the aisle, cooperated with him. Stephen Glazer and all kinds of other people respected her very much. Howard Kahn came in, who used to represent fossil fuel people, and but she got elected primarily, I think, because she was a Democrat, and Boatwright was a Republican. It's a kiss of death.
So she's still a
oil
representative. She's not that she's back then. Even now, she's representing the oil companies.
Well, she's a 16th district, and that's what you're running for,
Yes,
isn't it?
that's right.
She's an incumbent.
So what?
Well,
So
you think like Suzanne does, but being
I
an
think
incumbent,
has a great weakness because their performance is in front of people. All I have to do is highlight those performances.
well, you're making the assumption that people really know what they're talking about, and not making, quick decisions
So
because she's a Democrat instead of a Republican. And I don't think most people are that thoughtful, quite frankly.
So I believe that what is being said to us is because the media controls the narrative. Okay? And my job is, if I am able to independently get through the primaries, which has never an independent has run for primaries or even crossed primaries. So if I cross the primaries, it will create a history.
Yeah.
And we'll be like 45% people will have some real representation. If I cross the primaries, then there's nothing stopping me in becoming an assembly person. And why would people listen to me? Because how do I get there? I need to educate people that what is wrong, why it is wrong. So I'm trying to educate people that if these positions are going unopposed, something is critically wrong. If you see, the title of my post was "Progressive Media is ignoring unopposed races," right?
Wait, say that again. Progressive media is what?
Is basically not even looking into this unopposed races. Are not questioning.
Is not looking into.
Not questioning the unopposed races.
And how many unopposed races are there?
62%.
At 62%. But specifically, what are they? These unopposed races is that in California or is that nationwide?
I'm talking about Bay Area, specifically Bay Area.
And they run
Because,
a whole host of different assemblymen, state senators, and all kinds of.
And Bay Area is a house of those companies who run the media. Facebook, Google. Google can filter and show what news it has to show.
Oh, yeah.
Facebook can put their shadow bans. That's a challenge, and that's why I created this open governance initiative where we are putting unbiased news, fetching the information directly from the city council and pushing it out.
Where did you find this statistic that 62%?
It was reported by a company, non-profit, ballotready.org, and it was in the news.
But when was it in the news? Recently?
It was recently in the news.
Within the last 2 weeks?
No, it was during the last election. I just take the screenshot of it and put it in our news because I wanted people to see that this is happening.
Then what that really means is that there's only one candidate running for a particular office.
Yes, and incumbent is running because nobody thinks of challenging an incumbent. So we have built a mindset and we want to change the mindset. So my primary job is educating people, and my victory can only happen if I am able to educate people, and I'm trying to do that in an unconventional way.
I have another question. You plan to run, or you are running as an independent.
Yes.
How many independents do we have in office? Do we have any
In
at all?
the-
In the, whether it be in the state of California or whether it be nationally?
So let me tell you, nationally, there are two senators who are independent, Bernie Sanders and Angus King
Barry Sanders is,
is independent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bernie Sanders.
yes.
Yeah.
And
Angus King,
he's from,
Maine or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And
my
Then-
friend went to high school with Jim Jeffords. You probably don't remember him. He was one of the first ones that ever left a party and became an independent, and he was from Vermont.
yes. So, and running as an independent is a very different thing. In the House, out of 435 seats, how many are independent? Guess.
5.
I wouldn't think. In the House,
Yeah.
I don't know that there's any.
Yes. Absolute zero representation. 45% people call themselves as independent.
So we don't have even one independent in
Yes.
the House
But
representation.
close
But we
to
have
40%
two.
of people, at
And,
least in
and what
California.
happens, why there are no? Because there is something called primary election. In primary election, both the parties field their candidates, and the independents typically gets filtered out, because in primaries, parties, people tell their people to come and vote. But nobody is pulling
And they
independent
fund
in.
them.
Yes,
Independents don't have access to funding.
it's not funding, it's just an access to people. Going out and talking is important. Then when you go to the state of California where primaries are non-partisan, how many independent senators and house members would you find?
That are nonpartisan offices?
No, these are partisan office, the
Okay.
assembly and state, senate. So 80 assembly members and 40 senate members.
Yes.
So out of 120, how many would be independent? Where the primaries are non-partisan. So in primaries, a Republican can vote for a Democrat can vote for a Republican, or anybody can even vote for an independent. So how many would there be in your assumption?
I still don't think there's any independents.
So there is no independent, absolute zero representation.
Let me just give a little history on me. When I was able to first vote, you had to be 21, not 18.
Okay.
And I've always been DTS, declined to state, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been I've written in a lot. No, I don't really have much truck with either party.
That's exactly. I don't even call them party. I call them companies.
Pardon?
They are companies. They are not even party. They are companies, corporates.
Well, I think that James Madison, the Federalist Papers,
Mhm.
described political parties rather accurately.
Mhm. So, what I am trying to do is trying to make people run for office as an independent. There is something called bullparty.org, which started in 2021, and they help independent candidates to run for office, and at a very low cost.
Yeah, good point, but what offices again?
All offices. any
Well, when you
office.
say all offices, I mean, we're talking something beyond assembly people,
Yes.
state senators.
Also, they support all the local races as well. So they have the tools which party gives at a much cheaper rate, $10 a month. Other parties charge a lot more. So, and one of the big thing I thought was most people don't understand how the election works. I ran for the office last year. Before that, I would have thought it differently.
You ran for mayor,
Yes.
Central.
And then I realized we are able to get access to all the email addresses, phone number, and you can actually send them the emails, engage them. If you are having the right message, you can easily reach the audience.
If they answer, or look at.
Well, if you are at least texting people can spread the voice. And my whole thing is like, if there are more people running, the voice would be far more vibrant, right?
I'm not disagreeing with you, but you have a much more confidence in the electorate than I do.
I'm giving it a shot.
Good for you.
I have,
No, I mean, consider me like
I
a
always
member of
believe in
spirit.
confidence, but I also feel that overconfidence is the biggest.
Well, you
killer.
come from the largest democracy in the world.
Yes. And I call, a lot of people think like there is no corruption in US because that's a perception of Indian people in India looking at US, and it was my perception too, until I entered the race and I'm seeing what is happening firsthand.
Well, I have confidence too, but it's like Sisyphus trying to push that rock
If
up
you're
the
able
hill.
to educate people, and that's why I'm doing one thing is like doing all this emails and text and everything. Additionally, I'm also putting out news, which is unbiased news. And my thing is, if I'm till primary, if I'm able to engage 35% of people to come in, independents do vote, but they're only 23% of time in the primaries. If we are able to make that 23% to even 43%, there is nothing stopping us. Which is possible if I am able to educate people.
You have to be
My
careful.
job is to educate people.
Well, I know
Now we
that.
have a professor.
Yeah. Well, Suzanne,
She's a professor.
well,
Right.
Suzanne is an incredibly accomplished woman. She was the senior legal advisor and jurist linguist for the United Nations International Criminal Tribunal in London.
Wow.
And I would like to give you a website that you should look at. It's called, look up Voices from the Tribunal.
Yeah.
Just Google Voices from the Tribunal.
Tribunalvoices.org. Is it the one?
No, go down, that's it. Go down a little bit more. Okay. Do you see Suzanne's picture in there, by the way? Right there.
Judge? A prosecutor?
No, she wasn't a prosecutor. We don't allow Americans to be prosecutors.
It said you.
I don't, you've gotta, okay, go up a little bit higher. There she is. Click on that.
Oh, yeah. In the administration.
Okay, Suzanne, click on that.
Wow.
No, but if you click on that, that's a,
Full transcript.
okay, that defaults to the middle one. I've never seen that, but that's actually a video interview. And it will default to the middle position. You need to go back to the first.
Okay.
It's about an hour. You can actually Google her, just Suzanne Chenault. And, but if you go back to the first, it's broken up into about 9 or 10 different interviews. And it'll default if you
Crime
start.
of genocide,
Yeah.
which is articulated in our statute, and that is
It's-
a crime that is perpetrated on the basis of.
Please don't listen to it now. I know you're
Yeah.
trying to do that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's very,
I'll watch it. I
Yeah.
was
Later.
trying to see
You can
the.
watch it later.
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see like just press begin.
Well, and Suzanne also has a master's degree in French from Middlebury, and attended. Attended the l'Institut d'études politiques in Paris.
That's right, it's a political degree. So I do have some governance background, but it's primarily with the United Nations that I acquired a great deal of experience. I'm wondering,
She's also
What?
lectured at Berkeley. She has a JD from Berkeley Law.
I do, now, you know, this man, who is running for the congressional district. Tom
Fifth.
Fifth, right. He's Tom McClintock.
Oh, he's an old-time, he's a Republican, old-time guy, I don't think you're gonna dislodge him, Suzanne.
District 5.
McClintock's been there for a long, long time.
Yes, he has been.
He's from Fresno, I
And his
believe.
wife died from some kind of herbal medication about 4 years ago. And he, yes, he has been, he's a rice farmer, I believe, and he has been in office a long time ago, a long time. What I really would like, so I would like to run for Congress.
I got your mind. You want to run for Congress?
Right, and I would like to run for Congress, and if I'd like to influence our national policy. That's really what I'd like to do. Now, if there are state offices you think are open and unopposed, where I could do well, and I could foster some good and make a living, I'd be thrilled. I don't need to make a huge amount of money, but I would like to make what I'm making as a teacher now. Do you know how much do people usually make in these public offices? Do they make $50,000 a year? Do they make more? I have no idea
Assembly
at all.
people, I think, make about 130,
So
150,000.
state assembly, $132,000. That's what
How much?
$132,000.
I can live on that.
And
So is there any state assembly office that's unopposed? And don't we have to be residing in the area for the state assembly? For congressional districts, US congressional districts, we don't. Although my home is in the 5th district. So perhaps there's a congressional district where I can run and where we don't have a great representation. And
Who is your congressman? Is that Garamendi? Up where you are?
no, it's Tom McClintock.
Okay.
this is Tom McClintock.
Yes,
McClintock.
yes.
You want to?
Well, I think I could run against him, but David thinks I wouldn't have one chance. Probably I'd have 2 votes.
Well, if he's a rice farmer, he's loaded with money.
Well, don't worry about. I can come on that funding part. That's one entire topic I want to highlight.
Well, because I can pay, David, I know you said you would help me. I just go, I pay the fee I have to pay, and tomorrow I have myself on the ballot.
Suzanne, did she mention,
I
When you
pay about
sign that thing.
$1,500.
she is a human rights lawyer? I mean, she's the real deal. She's actually done it.
Right.
A lot of people say they're human rights lawyers, like George Clooney's wife. She is the real deal. She's done it. She's been there. She's
Well,
done
that's
it.
the reason I'd like to be in the national forefront. But if there's no possibility with my never having run before, certainly I can glean a great deal of experience from the state assembly and do some good. And I could live on this amount of money, and I'd be thrilled to do so. So, your advice,
Oh, wait,
I really am open to receiving.
okay. If you have to run from there, you have to go there and fight, right?
Oh, I'll fight.
Yeah.
I'll persevere.
No, you don't even need a house. Yeah, you need to go there. Yes, you do.
You need, I'm sorry.
So,
What do you
number
mean?
of people running against this Tom McClintock.
Yes. Are there a lot running?
So he's a Republican.
Yes.
There is Mike Barclay who is running against him.
As a Democrat?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
There's Paul Danbaum. There's no independent.
Well, what do you know? I could try being an independent running. I'd be able to
Yes.
be a woman.
I don't
Why
see
not?
any reason why not. I don't see a reason why not.
And then, and then afterwards, maybe, then if you even advise me about how I support somebody who's elected. Do you
So-
know somebody that I think I admire? It's a senator who's quite young from Florida, a Democrat. And it was he who was insulted and I think even assaulted. Do you know who he is? He's a man of Cuban ancestry who's from Florida. And he's he's a member of the House. We were talking about him the other day. And I truly admire him.
Am I in your way?
And at some
Am I
point,
okay?
what I really want to do, if I run, I'm not elected, is to work with somebody whom I could support. Whatever ethnicity, whatever background, just somebody whose policies I could support. And I would work as hard as I work now, which is never fewer than 14 hours a day. Oh, yes, my dear.
So let me tell you,
No,
I don't know
like
anybody who works as hard as this woman does. I really don't. I mean, she goes to school in the morning before 7. She gets home some earliest about 8:30. Sometimes she doesn't get home till 10 or 11. And then she works when she gets home. And it's, quite frankly, it's,
Well, that's our education system. So of course I have an interest in education, but I also have an interest in, well, I have several interests, causes, what I support, what I will work for, so I can certainly articulate a
So
position.
she supports a nonprofit in Tanzania. It's a school
I have
that
one
helps.
question with you, like, you work here in Berkeley,
Yes,
and if you run from District 5, it would be way too far away from, because when you're
The reason-
campaigning,
yes,
people need to see you.
I'd have to go there every weekend, but that's where I live.
That
And
may
in
not
fact,
be
right
enough.
now, that area is under heavy snowfall, and my little house has had 5 trees fall upon it in the last 4 days. So,
Okay.
fortunately, I do have insurance, but that's the only property that I own, and it's a charming little house in a mountain community. And at this point, we couldn't even get into the house because the snow berms are 12 feet high.
So,
But that, but
I was looking at the map, that's
Yes.
pretty,
extensive,
density is low, that's why people are spreaded.
that's true.
Compared to here, the density is high, so there's less area you need to cover, and mostly Contra Costa. If you run that, there's a much bigger area.
Well, is there
Because
anybody here you think who's vulnerable against whom I might prevail?
I think Mark Desaunier is vulnerable.
Or
Pardon?
I think Mark Desaunier is vulnerable. You can?
you think that Mark is vulnerable? Do you
Who
think?
is?
Mark Desaunier office, the congressman from District 10. District 10, yeah.
I'm not familiar with him.
Well, let's look.
He's a Democrat.
What do we know about him? Let's see how if I could run against him.
Well,
And just now you said he Mark Desaunier, you said he was a
oh,
Republican.
Desaulnier?
Yeah, yeah.
Mark Desaulnier, I mean, I think he's done a wonderful job in Congress. I don't see how he's an incumbent, and he's done a lot of very good things. He holds a lot of town meetings. I mean, I'm a DTS, but I voted for Mark in the last however times he's run, because he's been consistent, he's well respected across the aisle, and maybe you know something different than I do, but I think he would be a hard one to displace. He's very well respected.
Well, what's an adjacent district in the Bay Area where the density is a bit favorable to somebody who's trying to obtain public exposure?
Well, the other one is Eric Swalwell office, and
Well, he's running for governor.
yeah, and
So that would be a
Aisha Wahab
possibility because
is running.
Pardon?
Aisha Wahab, you know, this Aisha Wahab, she's the state senator. She's running for this office. Aisha Wahab, AISH Wahab.
Not familiar.
She was the state assembly member, and now she's state senate member.
Okay. Did she get turned out? That's why she went to
No, she's coming because this place is Congress position is open.
what district is she from? What district?
She's from the city only.
Dublin? Now, Eric, what's Eric's last name?
Swalwell,
Swalwell.
S-W-A-L-L. S-W-A-W-E-L-L. He's a Democrat. He's running for governor.
Oh, all right.
Well,
David.
I know, but so are 50 other people.
Well, that's true.
No,
But he can't,
that's.
but he can't run for both governor and for Congress, David.
I
So
don't
he's
know why not.
essentially,
I don't know why not.
can he? So that if he doesn't,
If he
he
wins
doesn't-
both, he has to make up his mind where he's gonna serve.
wait, can he actually run for both?
I'm not sure, Tom Brandon would know, but,
Well, then,
he probably can, but,
that would be a good, that,
but
because,
he's probably gonna have to drop out before,
because it's unlikely that he's going to be
well, the
endorsed
two
for
front
governor.
runners right now apparently are, right now, well,
I would rather take Tom McClinton over this position.
really?
Yeah, because Tom McClinton is a Republican House member, and he's an incumbent. He has been there for
20 years, maybe?
I'm just checking how long. Just
But that will mean that I have to go to Tuolumne County, doesn't it, to withdraw the papers, or can I do so online?
no, I think you have to go. You have to also collect signatures and give your nomination signatures, right?
I don't think so, do I? Isn't it too late for signatures? Don't I
No.
just pay the money?
No, nomination signatures are still required. I think it's 20, 40 or 60, depends on the different positions.
So only 20, 40, or 60?
Yeah.
So
And
I have to stand in front of Walmart, I suppose. Probably so.
I know you would do it, you'd stand there for 24/7,
Of course I would.
but,
well, at
You
least
gotta look-
from the history I can see he is there from 2012 because that's the only history shown in Ballotopedia. But he could be even more than that.
I think he is.
So I believe so. Then he's very, very vulnerable.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I think he's entrenched. I would take the opposite stance, that he's not vulnerable, but that he is, to the contrary, very much accepted as the representative. And there's a retail public sentiment for him because his wife died 4 years ago.
So what?
I love you, thank you.
I mean, what's the point? His wife died. How is it even related to his policies?
Well, that's not, well,
You're good.
I mean,
so
you're
good.
thinking that most Americans think logically. I mean, it's,
Well, if we look at these areas, they're depressed areas, unemployment is incredible, and in fact, if I looked at the welfare statistics, I probably would find that they were among the highest, not the highest, because we'd have to go north for the highest, but among the highest in the state. People don't have much support at all in terms of facilities, and many people
He's
have.
there in the office since 2009.
Uh-huh.
So
What has he done for that county?
that you have to research. You're
That's right.
fine. I'm just knowing his name right
Yeah.
now, and I'm doing no more.
but
Yes, you
my
are.
thing
You're
is
doing
that
the
too,
work for me. That's
thinking
right.
is difficult.
But my
People would
simplest-
rather judge.
Okay, my simplest
And that's what she's up
my
against.
simplest logic is if there is an incumbent, it's very, very easy to beat him because you have his public record to literally display. And her public record is so nice, I think she can get fundraising and much easier to run with her
But,
profile.
okay, what about the point is, to say, well, she lives down in the Bay Area, she teaches down here. Won't people look at her like a carpetbagger?
Well, I've lived
She
there,
lives,
David.
I know you have a residence up there.
But I've had
but
the residents
I
stay, excuse me
know
for interrupting,
You-
since 19.
You're the one that's interrupting.
Oh, yes, I am, I'm sorry, I said excuse
But
me.
the point is, she's been working down here for several years. Won't there be people, and she's lived overseas for several years.
So,
Won't people be saying that she's a carpetbagger?
what is corporate?
Well, but after the Civil War, there were a lot of Republicans that went down and ran for office in the South, and they came down with their carpet bags. you know, and they were called carpetbaggers because they really had no connection.
Yeah,
in
if
the
it is
sense.
said, doesn't matter, what is it, how does it affect us? So whatever they can say, people will keep saying,
They
in the
got pretty
public,
thick
in the
skin
public
there,
office,
you know.
you need to have a thick skin, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my dear, yes, yes,
Of course, I mean, I've been told so many things, I said, fine,
that's what you do just fine.
so what? I mean, we always should have a difference of opinion. It's important. And I think this guy is super vulnerable because if he's there for 2009 to 2026,
Uh-huh.
then people get bored seeing the same face.
Well, I mean, do you
And
think
they are
even
looking
see
for
the
a
face?
change.
I mean, I just think people go to there and they go, well, I'm a Democrat, I'll vote for
Okay.
this guy.
What
So,
do I have to do
look at this.
to register,
Okay.
to run against him? Because I'm all for it. I think that if I have nobody else, I have my sister who will vote for me. She's a resident of that county, I'll vote for myself. And,
Do you think Sally would endorse you?
of course she would.
Good.
Forget about endorsement. This is endorsement is the largest known stupidity in US.
All right.
Endorsement doesn't make anybody bigger or smaller.
I'm so happy to
In
have
fact,
met you. I'm so happy, and I'm going to volunteer to work with you.
Yeah.
Somehow I'll do something. If you need flyers, if you need emails, I can do that after my 14 hours
So,
that I put in with my regular job.
One thing I think about her running against Mark because she is here. And
Mark or McClintock?
either ways, I think both of places she has a good chance because her profile is great, working with UN, and if she runs independent, there are frustration with Democrats right now, frustration with Republican, what is happening in the country. There is a frustration with both the parties. We have to just, and here we'll get a little overlap of, because she is Berkeley professor, there are Berkeley students who know
Well,
her.
she's not a Berkeley professor, she teaches the high school, she lectures
Okay.
from time to time at the law school.
Okay.
But she teaches at Berkeley High.
Okay, but still the high schooler will spread the message
Yeah.
much faster than somebody over there.
And she also, she has a nonprofit in Tanzania that supports a school to try to teach young women, mostly Maasai,
Mhm.
to teach them skills so that they don't have to get married at 12 and 13. It's very noble. Yeah, well, she tries to give them skills so they don't have to do that. They go out and work on their own and make money.
It's,
I mean, you have both the options.
Yes.
Think about it, because we don't have to make a decision right now.
Yeah.
We're not this or that.
but what do I have to pay some money so that I'm on the ballot?
Yes, and then raise money.
Oh, I don't have any idea how to raise money. I'm just zero there. And I
Website
don't,
and everything, don't worry, we'll get you all of that.
but if it were Mark, then I need to go to the Contra Costa office and register and pay some money tomorrow, wouldn't I?
Register tomorrow, show your intent, then you have to collect some number of signatures.
How many do I need?
I need to check. They will
And
tell
by
you,
when?
But
And by when?
if it is 20 signatures, you can come and give it in one day by 4th of March.
That's not long. That's just next week. And
Oh, it takes a day to collect 20 signatures.
but how many? How do we find out how many signatures we need? Can we do that now?
I think we can do that tomorrow morning. Don't worry about it. Even if it is 60 or 100, don't worry. I will get that.
But I mean, do you think that Mark Desaulnier is that vulnerable? I mean, I think he's the one who stood up to Trump. The guy is pretty tough and very well respected.
Well, one of the things I can tell you,
Yeah.
if he respects democracy, he would respect it in his own district too.
Oh, yeah.
And when I reached out to his office about a law being illegally removed in the city of San Ramon, her office get back to me saying, okay, we got your response, but it is not in our jurisdiction. I do not think how it is not in his jurisdiction. If he can explain me, I would be happy to know. Respecting a law is voter approved law. When it's getting deleted, a congressman should be really.
So, when did you reach out to Mark Dessonier's office?
I have an email, I got a response, I just got a call from his office.
Within the last couple of months?
Yes.
Ah.
So if we have to find dirt, there's something we can find. And for you being here most of the days,
Yes.
people need a person who is representing them be accessible, right?
Would she have to establish residence here in Contra Costa County?
No.
After being elected, I think
Yeah,
so.
of course, after being elected, yes.
What about Berkeley? Who's in Berkeley?
Very interesting question.
Yes.
It said Barbara Lee's former assistant,
And Barbara Lee,
mayor of Oakland now.
right, do you understand, Barbara Lee was elected,
Because she took over Delham's seat.
yes, but she was elected as mayor of Oakland last, when there was a special election last spring, and she won by between 5 and 10 votes. I was there at her last little fundraiser.
I think they still have the weighted system in Oakland, which is kind of goofy, but.
Well, I know that she won by extremely few votes. But what mattered is she won.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you're saying. What matters is you win. And you try. I think that where it's most ethical, where I could do something, is Tom McClintock. And I don't think I'd be a carpetbagger, David.
Don't
Well, you
worry,
could- yeah, yeah,
if somebody says you that, it is a good point for you, because at least they're talking about you.
That's true as well.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, be prepared for it. They're gonna call you things that you're not guilty of. I mean, look at Trump, for crying out loud.
Yes, but David, I think that's what I want to do. I want to run against him. And let's see, are there Democrats running against him? And you think that I should just run as an independent, right?
Yes.
As the independent spirit of Tuolumne County, of the cowboy. I'm running as an
That's
independent.
good. And you could have your fundraiser, you could serve what you call cowboy coffee, Suzanne.
Yes,
So
I could.
there is Latifa Simon
Oh, I think
is one representing Berkeley area.
uh-huh.
It's Congressional District 12.
Does that also include Oakland?
Oh, let me see.
I think it is, because she was an assistant to Barbara Lee when she was in the House of Representatives.
But you see, we're still not solving your problem. The one that you are that you're so concerned about is all of these
It comes to Oakland.
incumbents who are
Pardon?
unopposed.
It's Oakland as well.
Yeah, well, Latifa used to be, as I say, an admin to Barbara Lee when she was in the House.
And it's not possible to run for, one should not be greedy. I know what I like. It's to be in Washington, D.C. And I think to establish policy there. But what you're concerned about is something a little to the side. It is all the positions in California,
Bay Area.
in the Bay Area,
Yes.
where we have no opposition.
Mhm.
Now, can you expand a little bit more on positions with no opposition? Are
So,
those positions?
Let me,
Do we have a
yes,
list of
no,
those
no.
positions?
right here.
Okay.
Are they just assemblymen and
No,
state
I'm
senators?
talking about the district supervisor.
Mhm.
I'm talking about assemblyman. I'm talking about
Senators, state senators.
assemblyman usually has a competition, but I'm talking about the races, down races,
Okay.
which is district supervisor, and it pays $192,000 salary.
Wouldn't that be wonderful? What do you have to do? What do you have to qualify
I mean,
as?
the person running is actually running unopposed. That is much easier to beat than one where there are more than
Yeah.
one people.
Yes. What is that position? That's a district supervisor of what? Of
Alameda County, or probably, or Contra Costa County, whatever.
Yeah, there is either Contra Costa or Alameda. And when somebody says this guy is unbeatable, I think that is more fun to fight with somebody who is hard to beat.
I think
If
you're
nobody
right.
want to run, I don't like to go for a simple thing.
Let me ask you a question.
I like this.
What about the district attorney race?
District attorney race, which Contra Costa County or
She's an attorney.
okay? Are you?
I'm
so
a-
can- you
I'm a
can-
member of the
Do you
California
want to run
Bar.
for a judge?
I've never been a judge.
But do you want to run for a judge? Judges are going unopposed. Look here, I was going to write an article about this. Judge of Superior Court. All this judge position, they are going. All of them are unopposed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 judges, and only one position has an opposition. 11 are going unopposed.
She's an incredible attorney. She's a human rights attorney, but she knows right and wrong. She's not an ambulance
So how,
chaser.
my thinking is, how are we even expecting justice when we are not even having representation?
Look at that thing. That when you have time, look at Voices from the Tribunal.
I do
And
want to. I was.
listen to.
I do a lot of
listen to-
homework of people.
Okay,
so-
Suzanne, very briefly, would you tell? She.
I don't want to, David. What I'd like
Okay.
to do is find out
Yeah.
something about how do I see all of these unopposed positions? Can you send that to me?
So in Alameda County, it's a different way shown. In Contra Costa County, it's shown differently.
All right.
I can send you the list of Contra Costa County.
And what is there also? Are there judges that are running in Tuolumne County?
Yes. Berkeley comes in Contra Costa or?
It's Alameda. And what we just saw, that was 12. Those are from Alameda, aren't they?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I
And it's not, but in each of these situations, one must put forth a certain amount of money, and one must have certain signatures, and one must meet deadlines.
signatures is not a big deal. We can get it in one day. I can walk with you.
All right.
Very easy job.
She would make an excellent judge. She really, really would. I don't know if you want to do that, Suzanne.
Of course I'd love to be a judge, but I've never been a judge.
Donald Trump was never president. Still don't think he is.
I like the second part.
In Tuolumne County, are there judges running?
So Superior Court of Judge in Contra Costa.
Yes. Superior Court.
I am just checking what the salary is.
Yes.
It is just $245,000.
Just.
Just
Yes.
with the additional thing, I would say it's total is 260K.
Uh-huh. Well, that would give us more money, wouldn't it? Judge, and do we have any clerks available?
Yes.
Well, that would be fabulous.
County clerk of Contra Costa is going unopposed,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the clerk salary is on the. I did check clerk salaries and.
Now, how long is a judge appointment for?
It's not appointed, it's elected.
Elected, that's what I meant. What are they, 4
Contra
years?
Costa County clerk recorder make just $265,000
Goodness, you're right.
Now,
and 380.
the judge is that an elected position for 4 or 6 years or what?
I think it's 4 years. I have to double check. So if you put your address in there's a website called ballotready.org where you put your address, it will show you all the positions you can run for.
Did you-
Write that for me. Thank you. All right.
I think you'd make a great judge.
I know I would be. I know I would.
And putting this one as well, good party.org will make your cost of running very low.
Have it ready. And what question do I ask?
Just give your address, it will show you go on the website, you'll figure it out. You'll just enter your address, it will show you all the positions you can run for. I think I should ask them they should also give you an option to show what the salary that position
Okay.
is. It would be great information for people. I'll write to the owner.
Yes.
If
Now,
they're,
what
I'll
about-
write, if they respond, it's their thing, if they don't.
All right,
it's
now
their-
you're running for a 16th
Assembly.
State Assembly.
He's running against Bauer Khan. What's her first name? Alexandra?
Rebecca,
Rebecca, that's
Yes.
right, Rebecca Bauer.
she goes by RBK.
You know that she used to represent Big Oil.
She
You-
still
but you've said
represents
that,
Big
David.
Oil.
You've said
And
that.
she-
David, you've said that.
Okay.
All right.
Excuse me a second.
All right. Well, first
So
of
how
all,
do you know David by the way?
I met David a long time ago. And then my sister, who's a lawyer in Tuolumne County, when I was still in the United Nations, I came back and she said, "Oh, you must go to this gathering." And so I met David. I had known him long ago in high school, and he and I were in a French
Stephen.
class. And
I gotta call you.
and when
Okay.
and so
Call me
David,
back.
that's how I know David. And David,
We met in French class in high school.
yes, that's
Wow.
true.
That's a long.
It's a long time ago.
Yes.
It certainly is.
At Amador, by the way.
That's,
Oh, okay.
so I am from, I attended my last 2 years of high school here in Pleasanton.
Okay.
Just the last two.
Across the road.
That's right, just the
Yeah.
last 2 years, yes. And how long have you lived in this area?
I came to California in 2009 and
Yes.
I lived in this area from 2011 in San Diego.
Oh.
2010.
Yes. And you've taken this great interest. And you have children also in school here?
I have 3 kids.
Yes,
One is a high schooler,
yes,
other is a special need kid,
yes,
and a daughter who is 6th grader.
yes.
And in my last election, she was my campaign manager because I don't believe we need a campaign manager.
Oh my goodness, what an excellent experience you're providing your children. And
She'll go to every meeting and she'll ask everybody, give me one leadership quote.
One what?
One quote on leadership. What
Okay.
do you think leadership is?
oh, she did
And
that.
she has a big diary now. She has asked everyone.
Oh, I think that's so excellent. Tell me, I love that. A leadership quote. Oh my. And where is she attending school now?
And she's right across in Pine Valley.
Is that a public school?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And what is your daughter's name?
Ritu?
Ritu.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
love this. She must be a wonderful student.
She is. She's a mentor.
What year is she?
She's
6th grade?
11th? So junior.
Yeah.
Is she a
She's a
junior?
yeah, no, she's a 6th grader, 11 years old.
Oh, 11 years old.
Yeah. But she's my mentor too.
Yeah.
She'll ask so many questions that I have to think and answer. Okay.
Oh my
Keeps you
goodness.
on your toes.
Well, I like this, that you have so much support in your family. And your daughter is right there. Doesn't, and she probably wants you home.
But I think you should run from here. Even if you want to do Alameda County judge,
Mhm.
you live in Walnut Creek, right? You have a residence in Walnut Creek.
Well, yes, but I don't own any property in Walnut Creek.
It doesn't mean your
Yes.
voter registration would be more important to change. Let me see. This part. Your voter is registered in.
In Tuolumne County,
Oh, your voter registered in Alameda County or?
no,
Contra
in
Costa?
Tuolumne. Do you know, have you ever visited Yosemite National Park?
Yes.
It's close to Yosemite National Park.
Okay.
That's where I am registered to vote.
Have you ever heard of Sonora?
Sonora, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Sonora
that's where
County.
she lives near Sonora, or her home is near Sonora.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see the requirement of the county position because let me do the homework on that part. What is required because how much time, because there's some time you have to be living in that area for the local races.
But we do, for me to run against Tom McClintock, who's been incumbent since
2009.
2009.
Well, there will be so much thing you can find over his history. You can put out his videos where he's saying something and it's very easy. It's not that hard. Then
But-
spreading the message is also a very most hard job is spreading the message. But
And
if you get the voter database and you put out the right messaging, and for you, I think your human rights and your previous experience will itself speak for itself, and
But
fundraising
but
wouldn't
you
be.
were right about it'll speak for itself in the Bay Area. Whereas in that county, we have what they call rednecks.
Mhm.
And rednecks are people who generally believe that women don't need to be educated, that people who are not white and male don't have the same status. Guns should be allowed in every home, whatever kind of gun. I am so opposed to those values that it will be extremely difficult for me. Not impossible, but I can simply tell you that one time, because I opposed somebody who was illegally shooting deer, at 4 o'clock in the morning, someone shot through my window.
Wow.
So that's the kind of county it is. So
What about running for a judge if there's always unopposed judgeships? I mean, Suzanne,
I think judges is very important
I think so too.
because there is no justice if judges are not having any opposition. You can't expect justice
yeah,
if you are not even putting people in there.
yeah. And Suzanne is actually licensed to practice law in California, Pennsylvania, and Washington, D.C.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there is a very easy walkthrough for you. I think
And she worked for the Hague, the international.
you just need to change your address and put Contra Costa County or whichever you want to be in Berkeley. You can put the Berkeley address. That's fine.
The high school, because I live there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But we've interrupted you, haven't we? You came here to do some of your own work, didn't you?
No.
No, I'm okay. Today is Sunday.
Is this where you work generally during the week, or are you in Fremont?
Oh, I live in Sunderland, same area here. And,
So we met each other because our kids go in the same school, and the dads after dropping the kids talk and become friends.
And do you also have a child in the 6th grade?
No, his child is in high school
Yes.
and his daughter is middle school.
yeah.
What grade level in high school?
In the 12th, and he's going to in college.
That, has
He's
he
waiting
already
for-
applied for?
Yeah, he applied
university?
everywhere.
And he'll be waiting for results
Yeah.
for,
Where does he wanna go?
He wanted to go in computer engineer hardware side. Hardware computer.
Harvard?
Harvard University.
Hardware.
Harvard, yeah.
Well,
Trying to. Let's
yes,
see.
and he's also probably applied to UC Berkeley.
Oh yes, he applied already.
Yes, the deadline is,
San Luis Obispo is very good too.
Yes.
Yeah.
good. All right, my dear, yes. All right, well, you think a judgeship. So where I have to, so we don't know
So
if there's
I
any,
was quickly looking through the judge seat. There is
Yes.
no judge seat according to the city, so you can apply for judge whichever is.
Well, they're countywide
They're
positions.
county-wide.
well, how would I find this? Would I
Yeah,
say,
no, and that's why I'm doing the homework while you're talking.
would it be Tuolumne? I can tell you how it's spelled. It's like this. This is what it's spelled.
It's an Indian name. Native American.
Yeah, no, I understood that Indian.
Yeah.
So then,
Thank you.
beautiful place. But then you'll move there?
Well, I already live there, you understand? I'd have to move there.
Yes, if you get elected.
Yes, I'd have to,
And then-
I'd have to restore my cabin. I tell you the truth about the snow, that it is as high as, it's as high as the ceiling right now.
She has to pay people to come up and take the snow off her porch,
Every
otherwise
day.
it'll collapse.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to run for a judge, there is always a good option to, I can call them tomorrow in the morning.
To see if there's any,
The best way is like calling them and say, what is the qualification needed?
or, like,
And
what, yes,
one
but
of the thing is county election officers are responsive,
are they?
yes.
But tell me something else.
Mhm.
Can we see if there is anybody running for judge who is unopposed? Is there any unopposed candidate?
There are a bunch of them in Contra Costa. I need to check Alameda County because Berkeley comes in Alameda County.
Yes.
Alameda County lists their stuff in a different way.
It's not that easy, is it?
Oh,
So,
and then Contra Costa, because we live in Walnut Creek.
yes,
Okay. You can pick Contra Costa judges are going, a lot of them are going unopposed.
Contra Costa, all right.
Yeah.
And there, the seat is Martinez, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Martinez. The advantage of doing from here is like there will be an overlap between my campaign and your campaign and I have other person who are running for, I have one person I met today morning, he was looking to run for a treasurer. And so there will be kind of overlap, so the cost may be divided, right? If you want to
Of
spend,
course.
yeah.
Let me ask you a question too, and Suzanne,
Please.
please don't get upset. What do you think the matter of age enters into running for an office?
I don't think so.
You know?
I believe age is just a number, it's your attitude.
Well, we've had, nationally, we've had a lot of problems, with Biden and then,
Trump and Biden were almost the same age.
well, they're 3 years difference.
That's not a big difference.
I know, but.
At the range of 70s and 80s, it's a very small difference.
Okay, well, we're both in good health and,
Mhm.
but somebody's gonna bring it up if only to.
All right. Well, I simply have to decide.
So the campaigning for the judge and those are going to be less costly.
Good.
Yeah.
How,
Campaigning for the congressional and the assembly districts are more costlier because it's more people related work. Judges don't really get direct access, so putting out your profile and probably one-time text messaging and those things should be good enough to have people know. And email campaigning can work too.
yes. Unopposed judge. But we don't know about Tuolumne County. That's, and there are several, you say, in Alameda County, unopposed judges.
But you don't have a physical address in Alameda County.
No, I don't,
But
except for
Contra
Berkeley.
Costa, Suzanne, you would have.
Either ways is fine, I guess.
Pardon?
She's in Berkeley is good because Berkeley is in Alameda County. She can pick any of them.
Well, I know, but she hasn't got a physical residence in Alameda County.
But she can.
Yeah, of course I can.
Okay, but she does have one qualifies for one in Contra Costa County.
Yeah, I would think Contra Costa would be easier because then there'll be cost sensitive wise we can think of and Walnut Creek. I was thinking if you want to be in more district supervisor race is going unopposed, which is more important, and I think judge is one thing, but district supervisor makes me more value addition because there is two things you are running. One is for running for office and where you are going to make maximum impact. As a district supervisor, you can make much bigger impact than being a judge. Salaries are different. And I think that's not a basic consideration.
Well, that's what your whole purpose is. You're looking for
Yeah.
people run for office to make an impact.
Yes, and impactfully, district supervisor role is super valuable, and so let me explain you what is the district supervisor role,
All right.
because that's important. So you are basically looking after 4 or 5 districts, how the governance is working in those districts. So if there's a fund which you need to get from the county, you will be basically proposing on the behalf of all the cities that come under the district supervisor role. And since you are living in Walnut Creek, you are living in Rosemore, I believe, right?
Yes.
Rosemore comes in, because Walnut Creek has a small boundary where Rosemore gets cut off. Up in the hill, right, Rosemore?
I'm sorry?
Rosemore is up in the hill.
No, kind of, it's in a little valley, really.
Yeah.
But it borders Lafayette.
Yes. It's a senior community, right?
Yes,
Okay.
55 plus.
Yes.
The zip is 94595.
94595, that's what I wanted.
94595.
We're talking about Contra Costa District Supervisor?
94595.
95.
I don't have any experience as a district supervisor. I think that I don't mind working terribly long hours, but I want to do a good job. And I don't know that I would be this kind of, that I would have the experience to do a good work as a district supervisor. And I'd like to know who's running for that office. I'd like you to find somebody who's qualified to run for that office, but I think I would be much better as a judge, or I'd be much better as a congressional appointee. But a district supervisor, that takes somebody who needs to truly look into all the records of different
So you
aspects
don't
of the
have
county.
to look into, you get staff in your office, you get 3 or 4 people staff, which go on your behalf and get the information for you. So you don't really physically need to go to all the city
No,
government.
but you have to look over all the information.
But
You have to
you-
be sure that the staff are looking carefully at the information and what are the criteria? What, are we talking about budgetary issues? Are we talking about human rights issues? Are we talking about,
Okay, I got your point, that's not the
No.
right road for you.
Well,
Because that's what, if you are looking into the, yeah, budgetary is going to be more important than,
but, excuse me for interrupting here, Chirag. But it's kind of like what you're talking about if you want to be a congressman. You're going to be addressing these same issues, and you're going to have a staff that's going to advise you. And you're fully capable of making a decision based upon the advice they give you.
well, all right, now tell me, this is a district supervisor of Contra Costa County, and this is unopposed. And, who is this person who's running?
There's more than one. There's about, how many, 5 or 6 supervisors in Alameda County, in Contra Costa
in
County?
Contra Costa County, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
But that's what my fear is. What is the regular zip code for Walnut Creek?
94595.
That's Rossmore, right?
Yes.
Do you want to type your address?
My address is 806
806.
Terra, Terra, California Drive, number 4.
I got it. Because then we can do it accurately whether which positions are up for you. Yeah, district supervisor is not up for election because that's Candace Anderson office, which is she falls in District 2 because Rossmore is this part of Walnut Creek, which falls in a different district in the congressional map.
So they're not up, it's not up for a
Yeah, it's not up for, so.
Is there an at-large, or they all have a specific difference?
No, it's usually at large, so. But it's, Candace Anderson is something I think needs to be replaced.
I wonder if we have a list of all of these positions that are unopposed. Is it possible to pull off, to print a list of all these unopposed positions?
In Contra Costa is very easy.
And is it possible to do so in Tuolumne County?
Alameda County also, I'll send you both the links.
That's really what I'd
Don't
like.
have a printer, do you?
I would so appreciate, I can pay for the printing, but
No, I don't have a printer here.
oh, all right, we don't have a printer.
Yeah, I'll get this printer.
Suzanne, you know that.
Just
get the link and I'll print it.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
If I could have all unopposed positions, and now, what you've done is you've given me, not only desire, but the impetus. What I would like to do is run for a judgeship, or to run, if it's unopposed, or run for
I have the bathroom.
a
closed.
US.
2015.
Huh?
2015,
Thank you.
2015.
You see, here he is, he's willing to manage this for me, and that's what I need. Because once I'm ensconced in a situation, I will put my heart into it. To go through the whole process is, in the given time we have, probably unfeasible, but I'd like to do it.
Okay, why is it unfeasible
I just don't have the time.
for,
I don't have the time to go and to run, next weekend I have free time, but when I tell you about the way I teach, tomorrow I'll be there at 7 o'clock, and I'll probably come back at 9:30 at night. I just don't have time this week, and then we have the following week until the 4th of March, where I have to pull out the papers, and I have to have the signatures.
for signatures collection?
But I'm all by myself, except David might stand a little bit behind me.
I and David can collect signatures for you, that's fine.
And I really don't wanna find myself in Contra Costa County. I don't like it here. I don't like it here much at all.
But you want to run from your,
I'd much rather run from there, or I'd rather find
That's fine,
myself,
I mean,
or,
if-
but I want your help. If there are these unopposed positions, in my life, I've been in places that, for example, the Harvard guide said, I've never been in such a hellhole. I was in Romania as a Fulbright teacher. I didn't find it to be such a hellhole, but I was there for 2 years. And once I find myself someplace, because there is the work to be done, I stay. And somebody a little bit more, a little less responsible might say, I don't like it here, I'm leaving. Well, I stick it out. And I'd like to be someplace I like. And
Okay.
do you really like Contra Costa County?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
What was your county name? T-U?
I'll spell it for you. Yes. I don't like it much. I think the,
I found it.
here it is.
I got it. No, I was watching you later.
Good.
So,
Right.
that's fine. I got it on the website. But the main thing is campaigning. If you are living here, campaigning in Chula
In
County
Tuolumne, yes.
on the weekends is going to be very hard.
Well, I'd have to, first of all, what I'd have to do is just decide after the month of June, I'm not gonna teach anymore. And I just have to be there.
Then you have time. Then you have plenty of time. But the
But-
primaries happen before June.
That's right, they
Primaries
do.
happen in May.
And that's right, that has to, and you're saying the primaries are even more important.
Is the most important.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So between March,
Secondary election, if you cross the primary, you have like 50% chances because there are only 2 people.
that's right. So you're saying that I really have to be right there for the primary
Yes.
and get out the vote.
And if you are here, it
Primary is
becomes more
like pre-exam. So you win the pre-exam, then you already almost win.
Yes, all right. So is there any judgeship open at all in Tuolumne County?
Alameda County, it is open.
Yes?
The only problem is I do not know how soon you can register and how long you have to be registered to be applying.
But is that only for a judgeship, that the qualifications are
I mean,
different?
the races which are the county races
Yes,
will require you to be in the county at the time of filing.
Her legal address is still Tuolumne County.
Oh, you have an address, her legal address? Is
Oh, she's down here, lives with me, but she teaches at Berkeley, but her legal address for purpose of voting is Tuolumne County.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you can do it, right? Then you just change your voting address. That's all you need to do.
No, she's got her voting address up there.
So you're a voter in Alameda County? or-
No,
No.
okay.
She's a voter in.
so I could change that, but the question is, how soon before the election must I change my voting address?
Well, I think I'm
At
a
the
little
time of
confused
filing.
here. The point is, you could change it to down here for Contra Costa, Suzanne. I don't know how you're gonna do it for Alameda County.
Or you go to the DMV and change the address.
To where?
DMV.
I know, but to change your address to where?
Go to any. I mean, if she wants to be in Contra Costa or.
Well, she has a place that she can claim as an address in Contra Costa. I don't know that she has an address that she can claim in Alameda County.
Okay.
Am I
All right,
making sense?
So,
You're making
all right,
sense.
you know
Yeah.
what you've done? You've made this feasible for me. I see I can do it. But if it's not a county office, but it is,
Assembly office.
if it's an assembly office, it's a state office, the rules are more flexible. You're running for an assembly office,
Yes.
so they're more flexible. All right. So the county office, which is the judgeship,
Okay.
that's more difficult,
Judge is 6-year term.
all right? Yes.
That's what information I was looking for.
Would
And-
there be sort of position with a current elected or appointed official that she would be able to work for? Like in the congressman's office, assemblyman's
That would
office,
be by appointment.
by appointment?
Yeah, those are not elected.
Okay, yeah,
I think she has more qualification to be in an elected position.
okay, thank you.
All right, judges. So the problem with the judgeship is that it is by county, and then I need residency. So the only place right now where I have residency is Tuolumne County.
Well, we don't know how long you need the residency.
All right, so
You
that,
can call to the election office. I'm probably going to go to the Alameda County election office on Tuesday, because I need to file my documents in Alameda County as well.
So I'm gonna have a choice for voting for you or Rebecca Balakhan. Well, I can tell you right now who I'm voting for.
Sure.
good, so
I
you
mean-
have a vote.
I just,
So you've invested a great deal, my dear, for a vote today. Great.
Yes.
All right, how do we get me on the ballot? But the easiest ballot for me to get on is the ballot for a congressman, for a congressperson from Tuolumne County. How do I do that?
You want to run for Congress from Alameda County?
Yes.
So.
Or I can run actually from 2 districts, can't I? But that just means $3,000 and not $1,500
The problem is your mind would be,
divided.
yes,
Okay.
it takes a good amount of time to research.
Oh, yes.
You have to research how the office is working for last 2 years, 3 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what would be the zip code in the Alameda County? If you choose an address.
In Alameda County,
Well,
it's Berkeley High School.
Is it
It's
Berkeley
not,
High School?
yes,
Okay.
okay, it's
but
Berkeley.
can she use a high school as a residence?
No, I'll have to find a place close by.
She, one of her students' address.
So, I think it's 94, it's,
I think that's fine, yeah.
what is the zip code, was it
So
947
you want the
something?
congressional district, right? So you fall in the
Yeah,
14, District 14,
well,
Assembly District 14.
I think it's the 5th.
No, I am saying like the state assembly.
All right.
Is that Buffy Wicks?
I think so.
Do you know Buffy Wicks?
Yeah. I don't know her personally, but I know of her.
And you've been supportive of her?
She promotes things like housing.
Well,
and
then you
like-
see, I shouldn't oppose her. I want to oppose somebody who,
She's been around for a few terms and she's been quite effective.
well, then I don't want to, I want to oppose somebody who has not been effective, because I don't want to win just to win. I want to win to do something when there isn't somebody to do it.
Mhm.
So that wouldn't be a good option at all. That'd just be a waste of of
Well,
everybody's valuable
in
time.
Alameda County and in San Francisco, there's gonna be a whole host of competitors, right? Scott Wiener is no longer,
Well, all right, David, that's all negative.
Okay.
So you're just saying that I can't win.
no, I didn't say you couldn't win. I'm saying you get a lot more competition.
Well, all right, so all I want to
okay,
do is
why
oppose
do you-
somebody. I want to do a good. I want to serve. I want to be, and I would like to have ideally a situation where there is no or very weak opposition.
Well, what about the judge? Going back to the judges?
Well, because that's a big question mark, David, and that's a question mark as to residency.
Okay,
So that has to be answered.
Okay.
And I don't know how to answer that except to spend hours going online and finding out, oh, what are the qualifications? How long must you be a resident of a county in
I
order to
can get
run
you
as a
this
judge?
answer by tomorrow when the office opens. That's not a big deal.
Did you hear Chirag? What he just said?
I can find that information tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah,
How
just
long do you
calling
have
them,
to?
it's a big, not a
Because
big deal.
if you register to run as a judge in any of these positions where there's no opposition,
So,
how long must you have been a resident before you file?
That's the question he's gonna ask on Tuesday.
I'll know
All right.
tomorrow.
Well, judge would be obviously wonderful. That would be wonderful.
Well, I think you'd be very good at it too. It's something you know, and
Yeah.
something you care about.
That's right. So that would be excellent.
So,
So I'd like to do that. I'd like to run as a judge in a position that is unopposed.
You know who you could get to back you up too? Paul Bocanegra.
Right there. Right, that's one thing. Starting out as a judge. That would be wonderful. So it's the residency requirement. Now you're going on Tuesday, you say?
yes.
I have no meetings after school on Tuesday. Do you think I might meet with you after school? Do you know where, in the early evening, do you know where you might be?
Tuesday, I will be in some county. So my campaign thing is I'm going to every city council meeting
Yes.
and announcing my presence, because whenever you're talking in the city council meeting, the people who are interested in what is happening in the community, they're actually watching you live.
That's who that guy is.
Hmm?
That's who that guy is.
Yes.
Yeah. They recognize the name and
And for me, I think it's also gets a good time to ask them a question. What do they want from your assembly member?
yeah.
Yes. And do you have a meeting on Tuesday?
I have my schedule where I
Yeah,
go.
city council meetings are usually on Tuesday.
Usually on Tuesday.
City,
So
everywhere.
tomorrow there is a city council meeting in Livermore where I need to be there.
That's Monday, yes.
Yes, Livermore does it on Monday. Most of all other do it on Tuesday. Some cities would do it on Thursday too.
Well, maybe you'd have time on a Wednesday then.
Yes, Wednesday is better.
Good, let's.
But I'll get all this information to you tomorrow. So that way at least
So,
you know what is the residence.
What
Do you
you
have
got-
Suzanne's email address? I know you have mine, but do you have
I
hers?
don't even have yours.
Yes, you do.
I did a
You
mass
emailed it.
email. I did a mass email. So yes, I do have it, but I don't know
Okay, can I give
which
you,
David. Right?
Yes,
Yes, it's so common name.
can I give you my card?
Sure.
Yeah. I forgot that. I'm gonna have to,
That's fine. You can
No.
text me.
I have my main card, but I notice I'm out of here, but I'm also a dealer for manufactured housing. So I do affordable housing.
Nice.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm a dealer and also a real estate broker. So.
Nice. In Walnut Creek?
Throughout California, I'm bound,
Yeah. I'd like to be by a day a ranch.
pardon?
A ranch.
A ranch?
Uh-huh.
Where?
The big in somewhere
Somewhere.
here and there.
Okay.
Like I seen a couple of in Livermore and couple of
Okay, well,
in
I do ADU, you know what an ADU is?
ADU that
Accessory dwelling unit, a lot of people are doing them, put them in their backyard.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
is ready
this
to
time is
manufactured home. You just put it right there.
That's
Yeah,
a manufactured
yeah.
home.
This one.
Yeah, that's a manufactured home.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
big.
good.
yeah.
Two red
So
rooms.
how,
How
does
much
the
is
plumbing and everything work in
So
there?
it's all, it's,
Hmm?
that house sold 3 years ago this June
Mhm.
for almost 900,000. And we built it in 2006, 2007. And but I mean, it works, I've had contractors through that house that thought we remodeled an old Victorian.
Mhm.
Yeah, but they're, it's 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, it's got a dining room, living room, family room, kitchen, 2 HVA systems, one up, one down. But, I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do, but they're very good, but I'm also a real estate broker. I think, let me look at that real quick, I think I have my real estate license.
All right, you know what you've done for me? You've oriented me, and I'm most interested.
And feel
Yeah, I
free
had
to,
both my
like,
license
call.
numbers.
I like you directly call.
Yeah.
I like that too,
Yeah.
because
Yes,
I
But
would
I'd like
like.
to have some ideas on
Calling is
affordable
more
housing
preferable than
that I
texting
wanna
and.
do
Oh,
for,
I so agree
Yes.
with you.
Are you free?
that we could
I
do.
cannot.
So one of my
I so
friends, he
appreciate,
want to that
what you
W,
told me
what
about.
you said?
ADU?
ADU.
Judges.
Yeah.
And that
We
Two
just
bed- two
finished 2 in
bedroom.
Livermore, we got one
I
going
would
in,
also
How much
San
it
Luis.
cost?
to
It depends what you want. I mean, I'm not trying to be evasive.
interest
Like
of
a two
an area
bedroom.
in Washington
well,
DC.
The 2
If there
bedroom,
were
2 baths
anybody-
we're doing,
We don't have
we've
any
had a lot of
senators
increases
who are,
lately, but a 2
running.
bedroom, seven hundred
They,
and
they're
fifty.
elected for 6 years.
The magic
This
number
2000,
is 750 square
26,
feet
there's
or
nobody
less,
running.
because you can
But,
avoid a whole host of
We talked
impact
about,
fees.
Eric
If you stay under
Swalwell.
750 square feet,
We say
in
that
most
he's
communities.
running for governor, so his
Um,
district is over.
Some communities let you go a
I
little
could,
bit bigger.
and as
Same
No,
amount.
small one.
Well,
uh,
2 bedroom, 2 full
Representatives,
bath, 750 square
I don't
feet,
have to live
on a permanent
when I'm
foundation.
running
Um,
in that district. Later on, I can
I
run,
can't quote you,
I can run
the-
the
the
park.
Just
local
idea, I'm
fees.
just asking.
Well, it's gonna be around 300.
Anyway,
300,
because
yeah,
my son,
that's fine.
whom I
Yeah.
adopted from
And then-
Tanzania, will be coming
and
back.
that shouldn't,
I
that's
need to
there's a
live
credit in
independently
there
with him.
for
David
some
has taken
of
care
the
his
fees,
dogs and
not
David,
all of them, because we
wonderful.
don't know.
But
Mhm.
I'm
You know,
good.
but that's also being able to
that's-
hook into
that's
your
what-
Looking at
existing
Berkeley address.
primary
Yes.
Berkeley
residence
address,
water
you
system,
get California
you know.
District 12,
but,
Yes.
Congressional
He live
District,
in
which is owned
Fremont.
by
Pardon?
Latifa
The
Simon.
guy who
Yes.
want this, he live in Fremont.
The reason
Oh,
that she's
yeah,
probably
well,
gonna
we,
make
got
it
Fremont.
Is-
Yeah,
ethnicity,
Oh,
he asked me
Fremont,
one
That
time.
place in Fremont, our little 2 bedroom, 2 bath,
but I could run.
could probably
Certainly I
generate
could
close
run.
to, let's say 3,500
But I was
to
thinking,
4
what
grand a
about
month in
Eric?
You
rent.
had any good option?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Look here,
Oh,
I
no,
was
but
looking at the
they're
prior
beautiful.
election
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In
So that's why
2026,
he's trying to,
only one
you know,
person
find
has protested.
Against her?
a mobile home.
So there's time, I
Yeah,
mean, somebody can come
and
back.
get some
There's still
rent,
days
like
remaining.
rent
Right.
income.
So
Yeah.
it can be
Like
4-5 as
around
well. But
3,000
here is
or something.
her last election.
Yes.
And there is
This is the primary
any,
election, which is what I think is most important.
I think you're right, yes.
And
finance,
primary
uh,
election, how
there
many
is
people
any
actually ran against
finance,
her?
I think,
There are
I'm
like so
sorry, I
many
got caught.
Republican and Democrat, there was never an independent.
finance
who
like,
showed up as well.
Uh-huh.
what do you call?
Home equity or,
And this is from Berkeley.
Yes, using your Berkeley
The
address, and I
loan,
think that
the
would be a
home
good
loan.
part for you because
a
you
home loan? Yeah,
have
well,
that
there's different, yeah, there is financing
Liability.
for it. There's
That's
different things
something
you can do.
financing.
Oh, yeah,
My
there is one.
best
And-
thinking is like,
This
if you are
guy,
running for an
both husband,
office,
wife is
too
working.
accessible to the people is
They-
very
they-
important.
Well, this will be put
Because-
on a permanent
Like
foundation,
right now you call
so
me,
it
right? I'm
basically
available, we are
becomes
able to
real
talk.
estate.
If you are
And so there's a,
in some
you can
another
do a
county,
refi
it's very hard to
primary
meet people
residence,
in person.
you can get,
Zoom is good.
but
Sometimes
not do
meeting
that
in
if you got a
person
good
is
interest
better.
rate, but you
Oh,
can get a
it's much better.
second, like a HELOC, home equity
Now,
line of
how long
credit.
is it?
There's all
Simon
kinds of
been in
different
office?
things you can do,
We can find
Mm.
out.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah. And it's,
No, she's,
No,
They're really-
definitely.
yeah.
Yep.
we just did, the 2 in Livermore we finished, one was a Alameda County fireman, and the other one was an Alameda County sheriff. They live right next door to each other,
Nice.
and they're gonna be making some good money on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and as being a lawyer, you will have a good advantage of able to debate. Right?
But, so I want to look at a
She
judgeship.
hasn't been there for a long period.
All right, but she is a Democrat, isn't she?
Yes.
She's a Democrat. Now, what about, let's look at this, Eric Swalwell.
He's a Democrat.
Yeah.
All right, but he's not going to run, is he?
Well,
No.
don't know, Suzanne,
No, he's running for governor, so
He
he
is,
already,
but-
so.
Well, let's see if he's running now. David, don't say anything. Let's look and see. Is he running? What district is he from?
Oh, he has already filed for governor, he's not filed for this seat. He has
Good.
Because he has publicly announced Alisha Wahab,
Yes,
there's Dublin ex-mayor, she is running, there are few other people, but I think the most credible candidate is Eric Swalwell has given to the ex-Dublin mayor as an endorsement.
and so do you think it would be, hard to run as an independent? No? I think I could do that.
I don't see anywhere it's hard anyways.
All right. What district is that?
District 14.
District 14, right, the number anyway. All right,
Now, that's a congressional district. as
Yes.
opposed
Yeah,
to-
congressional.
that's what I prefer, David,
Okay.
because I'd like to be in Washington DC. That is, I want to, from Washington DC, represent the interests of a community.
Okay.
And if he is not going to be running, everybody running is new, why can't I just get right in too? And he can't run for both his congressional seat and, governor.
I wouldn't vote for him for dog catcher.
Well, good, then that's perfect. And so he's a Democrat, but still, he's gonna give up this congressional seat, David, in running for governor, which means it's open.
Yeah.
And that's much better for me.
All right.
But where do I have to go to, to file my papers? And then how many signatures do I
It
need?
is in Alameda County, so it's right in Oakland.
All right. He's from Alameda County then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but how many, so that, I need to know, how much money and how many
I can
signatures?
tell you right now.
Good.
How much money
All right,
is different. How money would be like something $1,500 to $2,000.
well, let's see what it is.
You'll find out it's just few hundred here and there.
Do you know where I have to go to?
Yeah, Oakland has a county office.
David, would you go there for me if I pay the gas? And pay you time? $50 an hour.
Oh, wow. Nice.
It's gonna take you 2 hours, easily. Driving there, standing in line, take 3 hours.
No, you honestly,
No, I'd love you to do that,
you
David.
make me look like a cheapskate in front of
No, you're not a
of
cheapskate,
Ravi and
David.
Chirag.
No, you're not.
You're
You're not a
right.
cheapskate. You're anything but. You're the one who connected me. You're the one who drove me. And you're the one who said, Suzanne, now it's time to leave.
That's
So
how
I was
much.
here on
That's
time.
how much he cares.
That's
That
what,
shows
I
how
think
much
she
he
just
cares.
make, I wish you'd run for judge. I think you'd make an
well,
excellent
I'm
judge.
gonna try both, David.
Yeah, she
Alright.
can try both. That's what I'm coming up to.
Okay.
Yeah, which one you get?
Why
then
not?
Go with that.
Oh,
That's
no,
it.
I mean,
Good.
you
let me
guys
try
are
both.
the experts for crying out
Because
loud.
I'm not an expert, but I'm
this
saying
is it.
common sense says that.
All right, so I wanted an independent running in Alameda County, District 14, and how many signatures do I need? How much money is it, and how much signatures do I need?
Just,
So you have to. You know exactly where to go.
No, but David does.
I don't, somebody's gonna have to tell me, I can find
Yes,
it.
I'm telling you. It's 1225 Fallen Street, G1, Oakland.
It's 122
I can
5,
text
That's
you.
the
and then
courthouse.
it's Fallon Street, yes,
That's the courthouse.
yes,
Yes.
Oakland.
It's Registrar of Voters Office.
Pardon?
Okay,
Registrar of Voters Office.
Okay, that's the courthouse in Oakland.
all right, so,
Overlooks Lake Merritt, Kaiser.
so then, that's where they'll tell us, how many signatures I need and how much money. So I'll just give you a blank check, not to exceed $2,000.
No, he doesn't need to, you don't need to file the money. First you have to go there, get the intent to run,
Mm-hmm.
then you get the nomination. Once you get all the nomination, then you come back and then there are few signatures and things you need to do. So you probably need to be in person.
You
When
need to
return
get, you probably need, when he says,
When
if you
you
need
return the-
60, you should probably get 80, because they're gonna
Yes.
check the validity of the
Yes.
signatures you have. You remember the old mayor, that past mayor of Oakland, Elihu Harris? He was the he was a protege of Willie Brown, and he was state assembly for a while. He was mayor of
So
Oakland.
this is a simple
And
authorization
he-
form. You
he
can
made the
print it out
mistake
and give it to
of
him. Sign
running
and
again
give it to him.
I
and
have
forgot
to, how do
to
I
get
print that?
the
And
Can you send
signatures.
it to
Can you
me?
give me
Yeah,
your
that's
email
like a
address?
cardinal
Fax-
mistake.
Send
Yes,
it to David.
sometimes happen
All
like
right,
that.
Yeah.
so he'll print it, but I'll give you
And
one
he,
by
if
email.
anybody had known that,
Can
it
you-
should have been
Yeah, I'll
him.
give you his number.
David.
Put it- David,
Okay, I'll send it to your email address.
Well-
The form that she needs to print, sign and give it to you to get the intent to run, to get the nomination file.
Okay.
That she doesn't need to go there at the time for the.
That's more good.
that's wonderful. And I'm glad to come to a resolution of what I'm doing and how to get started. So I just
Yeah,
don't want to
please.
keep thinking about it, I want to do it. And then the other,
You gonna work and get me an ambassadorship, Suzanne?
I would love to do it.
I'll give you a couple of more information as well. And
I'm going to send you an email because I have on my phone your email address. And what I'm going to do then is send you, when I finish all of my correcting today, so that I'm free. Do you know?
Well,
that I
will you,
have-
are you going to Tanzania this summer? Cause I don't see how you're gonna get that done and run for office.
Well, first of all, this is a primary. The primary takes place the first week in June. All right? So, I may be out of the running by the primary. So, one step at a time. One step at a time. And if I go to Tanzania, that will be to welcome these people who are volunteering. 2 men from France. And they're staying 3 weeks. So I can be back here by the 1st of July. I just hope that they'll be good volunteers.
How did you meet them?
I met them last summer. And they were excellent. They were, and they're friends of Reese.
Okay.
And Reese, as you know, is my friend from the United Nations, who is the graduate of Oxford, who now is a councilman in the UK.
An MP or a councilman?
He's not an MP yet. He's run though.
Yeah.
And and here it is. I have a friend who has run for a member of Parliament in the UK, from a little place in the north, which is called Durham County, Durham, Durham. It's a charming place. But you may both feel this antipathy toward the UK because of colonialism, and you know, your parents know in a way that I don't know, and I can understand.
Well, in Tanzania too, there's a lot of people from India, the merchant
From Goa,
class that
from Goa.
moved there,
Oh, yeah.
became the merchant class and thing. They're still there. Susan has several friends in Tanzania who were
Yeah.
Well, they're highly.
Noman, who runs that
Well,
electronics store.
they've done so well. But what's interesting is they send their children for university to the UK. But if you
My nephew is there.
and if you
My nephew is
In Tanzania?
passed out in Birmingham University.
Birmingham, yes,
Birmingham.
yes.
And he's still working in the UK. Oh, sorry, London. He just got married. That's why.
Yeah.
And is he staying in the UK? Is he living in the UK?
Yes, and he loved to be stay there. I told him come here,
Yeah.
but he said no. I enjoy. Okay, enjoy.
Was he born here in the United States?
No, he born in India,
In India, but he likes Birmingham. Interesting.
Birmingham, and then now he's in London.
everybody has their own choice.
That's true,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's true. Yes.
So,
And I very much like Oxford.
so
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending you-
Can I just mention something real quick?
Mhm.
Suzanne actually lectured at Oxford.
Wow.
Yeah, during the Michaelmas term on human rights law. So she
Nice.
lectured at Oxford.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, yes, but all of that in this redneck county, Tuolumne County, will
Mhm.
not serve any purpose at all.
Mhm.
If I cannot shoot a gun, and I've never even touched a gun in my life, or if I cannot ride a horse, that I can do.
Mhm.
It's that kind of mentality.
Of that community.
It's not as bad as she.
Well,
There
But
are
when
some-
I tell you the
there's
All
some
fingers
people
are
everywhere.
not
Yeah,
same,
So
right?
I think if that was the mentality, then how did women ever get a right to vote?
Well,
The men who
it took us a long
the
time.
there
It took us until
yes, it took a
took us-
long time, but
and in India, my goodness, in the United States, it was after World War One.
Yeah.
1920.
Yes, yes. A year after, 1918, 2 years after the end of World War One.
Well, also the year after they
But-
passed the 19th
but-
Amendment prohibition. If that had anything to do with it.
send you the link for how to find which seats are, who is running in this.
But you're right, Suzanne Chenault at gmail.com. Right here. All right, that is so important. But we don't know exactly how much I have to pay and how many signatures.
Yeah, it's usually 1% of the salary, which is $1,300 to $1,500, something around that.
So I'm gonna put that money out. Geraldine sent me for the organization.
No, you don't need to
Do it
when
tomorrow.
when you get to the when you take the signatures and you go at that time you need to personally go because
They wanna know who I am.
yes
So that means next
they
week.
will explain you
Well, then that means
what are
next
the
week.
rules, what you can do. Basically,
Well,
there's
let's see, let's look at the calendar because we're coming to the deadline.
Well,
you can book an appointment online when you want to be there, so you don't have to wait when you're there.
All right, but it's still, we have to be very careful not to miss it. If we have to be there on the 5th, it's not this week, starting tomorrow, but it's the following week. We have Monday, the 2nd, Tuesday, the 3rd, Wednesday, the 4th, and Thursday, the 5th. And I think you told me it was the 5th. So that means that, I
by
have-
the 5th.
Yes. So I have this week and next week only.
Yeah, but you need, when they say if it's 40, 60, whatever, so you need more than that,
That's
because
what
they're
you
gonna
said,
check in to make sure
Oh, yes.
some are.
Do they check them right there while you stand?
No, they don't, I don't think they do, but they will check them,
That
and if you
person,
paid the money and you've done everything, they find out that some of these signatures are not valid, then.
Yes,
That's
it's
fine.
always
Chirag
better
can
to
help
take
you.
it-
This
it's
is not
always
easy.
better to-
We
Alameda
did
County
3
also
times.
is very easy.
We did
Our
our
office
first-
is in,
For Chirag, we did 3 times.
oh, 3 times the
Got
number.
3 times get that signatures.
Yes.
So it's not that much,
it's not a big
hard.
Uh-huh. All right.
election cost. Okay.
And everybody, who signs has to be from that district, from that
Yes.
district. And that is District 14.
So they'll have you do bunch of explain you a lot of things when you go there, like what you should not do, misuse of the office and everything. So that's why they need to list of candidates. Finally, okay.
See, I'm thinking also,
So you are looking for District 14, right?
yes. I think that's the one where I'm most likely to make it. Why? Because he can't run.
Okay, here is what.
Yes.
For in District 12, only Latifa and Joshua, there are only 2 people who have filed. Whereas in District 14, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people have filed. And
My name, because it starts with a C, may be at the top of the list.
no, it doesn't.
Oh.
Doesn't have any. thing in that point.
I have a friend who ran as judge from Georgia, and she maintains that she was elected
So,
because her name was at the top of the list.
Before election, they'll send you there's a random thing that who will go on the top.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now, I mean, if you're thinking of running the District 14, you don't have a residence in District 14.
That
you
could
don't
be
have to,
established.
David,
Uh,
not when you're running for
Congressional
US
district.
Congress.
Okay.
The county is different, but I don't even have to for Tuolumne County. Okay. So you think Latifah might be easier?
I think both of them would be similar.
I think you're right. Let's just try it. Even though there are more
But you
candidates.
can't run for both offices at a time.
No, you can't, no. You can't run from two congressional districts at the same time.
I think you can. You just can only serve in one.
That's fine. I like 14 anyway.
And plus the fact that Latifah's gonna get Barbara Lee's endorsement.
That's right. And she's
So,
also
just-
Afro-American. There's no question she's going to have the endorsement.
Well, she was her assistant. Swalwell. I just, well, I have problems with Swalwell.
Well, good. Then I'll replace Swallow. I'll be better.
Well, you have, according, to Chicago, I mean,
Good. All these other
there's 7
people.
or 8 other people running.
So why would I stand out? I don't know. Unless I have some way of emailing and you show me how.
No,
then-
that is fine. Getting to the, wow, that's a good point I forgot to say.
What's that?
All the candidates who are running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are out of 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 6 Democrats and 2 Republicans. There's no independent. So we'll be representing 45% people. More than Republicans.
All right.
That could be a good campaign pitch.
All right.
Well, okay, that is, I mean, and then you build upon that, saying why you are an independent, because Suzanne in the past dialed for dollars for Hillary. I mean, she's a very, very strong Democrat. Very strong. But now you're an independent, and you can explain to why you're an
Okay,
independent.
you know what you've done for me? You have promised to meet me on Wednesday.
District 14 means it comes Dublin, Pleasanton, all those areas.
That's perfect,
Yeah.
because that's wonderful. I can do that. It's not so far. And I can relate, I can get Marianas to help me. Maybe, probably not, but
Larry is a
Republican.
very strong, but I think he would.
Okay,
You
let's
never
try.
know.
Let-
I don't
listen.
see people are Democrat or Republican. Most of them are there because they think this party is doing right. If they see if it is doing
Okay, now
wrong.
look, you've done something so wonderful for me.
Mhm.
And I like that you're gonna be from the same area, and maybe we can now coalesce.
Yeah, Dublin, Pleasanton, Livermore come in my basket too.
Good, all right, so that's it. So we've come to a consensus. But you're still going to receive, obtain, when you go on Tuesday, information from me about the
Sending you-
judges.
Give me your email address, please.
Yes, it's right here. Okay. My first and last name with a 1 after it at gmail.com. Alright, so, you're gonna do
Here,
that on
now.
Tuesday,
Let me hold it for you.
and then we're gonna meet on Wednesday. So, do you wanna meet in this office? About 6:30? This
How
is
about
not,
a meeting in the Alameda office?
you do?
I have a business in,
Alameda too? My
Yeah,
goodness,
in
you are
Newark.
all diversified.
that's where my actual business is.
Well, then
this
you're
is
gonna be,
just
Wednesday, you're gonna be in Alameda?
No, Alameda County, Newark.
Yeah, in
Oh.
Newark. Newark is where my office is.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm coming from Berkeley. I'm coming back from Berkeley on Wednesday. Maybe-
Suzanne grew up in Chenault.
I spent 2 years of my life there, David. And maybe that is where I grew up. You might be so right. But Sunol, if you know, if you've been Newark, you go through an area where you pass Pleasanton, you'll see a sign indicating Sunol, S-U-N-O-L.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little community. Have you ever stopped off there?
Yeah, couple of time I, take when I come from office, 6:30.
Yes.
Sometime I took that, before Hill,
Yeah.
make a right and go in that community, Sunol community, and lot of range and.
It's picturesque,
Mm-hmm.
and there's essentially 2 streets.
Mm-hmm.
One that goes up a mountain,
Yeah.
and another that winds to Pleasanton.
Yeah.
And then actually there's another that moves in the direction of Livermore, but there aren't many people living there.
Yeah.
And all these years it hasn't changed much. So maybe
Yeah.
there are 3 streets.
Yeah, there is a, running for assembly is a lot more work. So,
For you.
no, for you as well, for congressional district is a even bigger role. Yes.
But that's what I want.
Yeah, if you want, I am just saying,
That's what
there's
I
a
want.
lot of work.
There's nothing that's not a lot of work.
Okay.
Oh, but you thought just taking one of these little jobs, one of these state jobs, would just be, I put my name on there, I win the primary, and it's not as much work.
No, it is, but congressional work, when I see this Eric Swalwell position, now there are a bunch of people who are,
Contending for it.
yes. So you have to, this needs a different strategy, right? We got to sit and plan it out,
All right.
and I'm just now thinking like, okay, this area, this.
Mm-hmm.
Two main contenders are Melissa Hernandez and Aisha Wahab.
Mhm.
Aisha Wahab is current state senator.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa Fernandez is a bar director,
Mm-hmm.
and she used to be formerly Dublin mayor.
Mm-hmm.
So she has one
She has a
critical
whole-
advantage, but there is a significant opposition to her act in Dublin. So there is a significant people who don't like her because what she has done to Dublin.
All right.
She what?
What she has done to the Dublin, the entire Dublin excessive development happened in that period of time, which many people hate.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to tell you, when I was a little boy growing up in Pleasanton, came into Dublin, they had a sign out there that said Dublin, 18 people. There were not 18 people in Dublin at the time.
just 18 people.
There weren't 18. The sign said 18 people, but there weren't. This was all farming.
Okay.
680 didn't exist.
It
You
might
know?
be 1960.
Well, the late 50s, early
Oh.
1960s.
Can you-
And I mean,
Within 60 years.
what's happened, it's just a transformation, and
So-
I guess now,
So that's
So you
that's going to be a. We have to think. The strategy needs to be thought. I need to do some homework. We cannot start saying anything without doing a homework, and that's what I was trying to see. Who has Eric Swalwell endorsed? He has not endorsed either of the candidates. So
well, it might be,
he will, but he will eventually. But these two are the major contenders, and I don't see anybody else as a significant. But both are Democrats, so you have an option.
by the way, Suzanne Swalwell is an attorney. He's a lawyer.
So
Right.
we have to start building your profile and everything. There's a bunch of effort. Social media presence has to be happen. Yeah, we need to work on that.
you think it's quite a battle.
It's a fun battle.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
If it is easy, it's no fun. So cool. I am excited. Now we have a congressman.
So what
Well-
we're gonna do is, we're gonna, or
Congressman.
else I run for judge, but I will run. And you will help me, and David, you've already helped me tremendously.
So I've sent you the link of the candidate form. You need to print out, sign on.
You sent it to both of us, did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you have, you have, Shigal's, am I pronouncing that correct, Shigal?
Yeah.
Shigal's number and email, right?
What I'll do is I'll give you a call Wednesday.
Do you have his?
Because I know that you're busy
Just
between
keep
now
me,
and
just keep me updated after you
Does-
have put the intent, because you need to still go and collect those.
Oh, I
20
certainly
signatures.
do. Oh, I might need help there.
You
Do
can.
you have his contact information?
She
Well,
has
of
my
course I
phone
do.
number,
You
not
sent
here,
it to
my
me.
email address.
You sent me everything, David. All right. Now, I've taken a large part of your day.
On a Sunday, thank you very much, both of you.
And you,
Thank you.
Now, your daughter's name again is
Ritu.
Ritu. Will you just say hello to Ritu from an admirer, from Suzanne?
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Sure. Okay.
Well, thank you for giving us so much time.
No, I think now we have a Congress woman here.
Well, but if it doesn't,
Wouldn't I love it? Wouldn't I just love it? I would just be thrilled.
Well,
Well, let's see. Let's just see.
she
One
is,
step
no,
at a
and we have
time.
to start profiling you,
Yeah,
because
first-
that way people will start knowing that
I
this
have a
candidate has this credibility, and do the filing first. It's a,
Yep,
Well,
thank
it's
you.
a
pleasure.
bit of work in the beginning for filing.
Look at,
Because
I
there's so
told
many
you,
forms.
I have this person who's right here supporting me. I've said it before, what he said. Thank you.
Sure.
thank you very
All right.
much.
Yes. Thanks, David.
Nice talk to you guys.
Yeah.
It's-
Well, thank you for taking so much out of a Sunday afternoon. I'm sure you got better things
Because-
to do.
No, we have.
The
to
thing is
clear
better than
the-
this.
Pardon?
We should,
We are
you know,
running
we
for
need-
office.
Well, you know what we need
We
here?
don't sleep.
You know what we
Okay.
need? We need tea. 3
Yes.
cups of tea. So we just need to
We
bring,
have to change something.
what we here, we need to have a hot water heater with, some cups and some different types of
No, in
tea.
my other office, there is everything.
This is
This is
only
just for,
we come
you know,
here for meetings
nearest,
once in a while.
by, nearest,
Because my home is
anyone
right
come
here.
to just sit down and talk and, you know, that's
You
it.
know, the same is true as my classroom, but only recently someone gave me a coffee pot. And,
We'll keep a coffee pot now.
but it helped.
Oh, yeah.
It did help because,
We have a microwave here.
oh, you don't.
Microwave, don't even. Coffee and tea she likes, both.
Mm-hmm.
But,
No,
I'm
our different, other
Okay.
office,
I'm a
there
tea
is
guy,
everything.
not a coffee
Tea,
guy.
coffee,
okay, well,
everything. Because my business
Other
is
offices-
food business.
oh, really?
Yes, we bring Indian ethnic food from India to distribute all West Coast Indian grocery stores, Seattle
well,
to
let's-
San Diego.
Let's see.
Oh, whereabouts, again, out of Fremont, I know Fremont, there's a couple of really big
Oh, that's
Indian
wonderful.
grocery stores.
We deliver everywhere.
Okay,
Really,
what's the name of your company?
Mangalam LLC,
I like,
Mangalam
LLC.
LLC.
that's my little gift
Yeah.
to everyone. So
thank you.
it's a magnet, so you stick it on that. I found one of my friend who
Oh, thank you.
made this for me.
I think it's excellent that you're. that
My
you're-
neighbors.
Because the food is good. It's so good, the Indian food, it's healthy. And
Yeah.
the curry,
Yeah.
and the spices and the preparation.
My
Yeah.
neighbors are the Gohels, Gohel,
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Manhar and Dilhar.
In Manhattan?
Pardon?
No, where?
Their name, the Gohel, Mr. and Mrs. Gohel.
Goel.
Goel.
Gohel.
Gohil.
Gohel.
Okay.
And then Manhar and Dilhar.
Manhar and Dilhar.
Oh, Manhar and Dilhar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Sikh, maybe Punjabi.
Sikh, Punjabis.
They're Hindu, I think.
Yes.
Hindu?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Punjabi is like area, Punjab.
Okay, okay.
And Hindus and Sikhs is both are same. Sikhs community come from Hindus.
Okay. Okay.
Just
Well, your
because
last name is Singh.
Yeah.
Isn't that a Sikh name?
no, not necessary.
Okay.
Singh is a kind of a warrior kind of community who do protect the community and all those things and do farming and warrior. So when is anything happen like in India, all Turkish, they ruled 200 years. Then Mughal
Yeah.
came there. That time, all Hindus sit down and they said, hey, we can make another warrior community. So who can live in jungles and here and there with big beards and hairs? They didn't cut the hairs.
Yeah.
And after that, they teach them how to fight, how to run the blade, and everything. Then slowly, after 100 years or 200 years, then they become a separate community. Otherwise, Sikhs and Hindus are same,
Okay.
almost same. That's the thing.
Again, Ravi,
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Thank you, David.
Okay.